All right, let's get into the Cretaceous and let's look back in the middle of the continent. Something was created that aided in deposition of sediment called the Cretaceous Interior Seaway. This is a short one. So the Cretaceous Interior Seaway extended all the way from the Gulf of Mexico, the newly created Gulf of Mexico during the Mesozoic, all the way up to the Arctic Ocean. It's more than 1,500 kilometers, well over 1,000 miles at its wide, let alone long, almost 1,000 miles wide at its maximum extent. It effectively divided North America into two land masses. The land was still there; it was just under a little bit of water. Just before the end of the Cretaceous. This is different than the Sundance Sea, which occurred in the Jurassic period. This is the Cretaceous period now. So the Sundance Sea just kind of came in. Notice the mountain building event here in the Cordilleran. We're only kind of through the Nevadan orogenies here. So this is the Sundance Sea. This is what occurred in the Jurassic. This is not the continental interior seaway, or the Cretaceous interior seaway, excuse me. This is, all right? This is. So we have much more extensive orogenies due to now the completion of the Cordilleran and the Sevier and Laramide orogenies. Now we have a mountain range all the way from Alaska down to Mexico. And this Cretaceous interior seaway covered much of the interior middle parts of North America. Again, it's still there. It's just underwater during this time. So, again, a little bit different. The Sundance Sea just kind of came in, and only these mountains didn't really separate anything. But once the Cordilleran orogeny had kind of taken place and pretty much put up this high barrier, once that another transgressive event occurred, we are creating this continent or Cretaceous interior seaway that covers the continent and the deposition therein, fossils, etc. As the Mesozoic ended in the Cretaceous, the seaway withdrew from the Craton. During the regression, water retreated to the north and south, obviously. Depositions of sediment occurred, both marine and terrestrial. And then there was also coal-bearing deposits on the plains of the coast of this interior seaway. So we get some coastal deposits now in the kind of middle of the U.S. due to this Cretaceous interior seaway. All right, so let's go ahead and pause there. When we come back, we'll kind of finish it up and talk about the mineral deposits now that we can thank for geologic activity that occurred during the Mesozoic era. See you back here in just a second.